Hey guys, Zakk here from MixChecks.com. Welcome back to this live mixing session, the stock plugins only live mixing session. The song we're mixing is called Empires. It's by Radio Not, and you can get their description, the description of the band, down in the description below. And today we're going to be doing the kick drum. So we're just going to be focusing on the kick drum, only Logic stock plugins. Let's go. Okay, moving on to the drums, starting with the kick with only stock plugins, nothing else. So first things first, I'm going to go through and mute everything, and we will open it up as we go. All right. And for kick drums, first thing is I usually duplicate it and then make one of them the top kick and one of them will be the sub kick. And the reason I do that is because I like to have more control over the low end and be able to really smash it with the compressor so it keeps it nice and even throughout the song. You don't have like some hits up here, some hits down there, and then the low end it'll just jack up your mix. So that is why we duplicate it, do sub kick, and then in order to create the sub kick, let's make sure both of these are mono. Don't need a stereo kick drum. All you have to do, EQ, and low pass it down. And the frequency that kicks hit at least in rock music, is usually 50 to 60 hertz. So I'll just do a little bump there too to over exaggerate my sub kick. And then we have this. Sounds like a heartbeat. Then for the top kick, same concept, just high pass instead. So we'll go up past 1560. All right. Now when you combine them together, you get this. So this kick, just hearing it, first glance, it's super snappy. Might actually have to bring down some snap possibly, or just target a specific frequency that's making it sound so clicky. And then we're also going to augment it with drum triggers that we created last video. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to do 500 just to get rid of some of that boxy sound. Then you can do around 200, 250 to get rid of some of that knocky. If you want to hear what a frequency sounds like, all you got to do is just over exaggerate it. So it sounds kind of like a knocky, kind of like, I don't even know, banging on a softer kind of material. Okay, I'm gonna go with that for the top. Then we're gonna compress it. When I'm using Logic stocks plugins only, I always, or say most of the time, I'll pick this 1176 because, I mean, if you have a hardware version of 1176, most of the time you're not going to have 100 of them. But if you do have 100 of them, why not put them on everything? I just love the way it sounds and the character it adds. And I mean, you can really hear how the tone of that kick is changing as the level of hits change. Like sometimes that click is there, sometimes it's not. And that's the benefit of having these augmented triggers is, they're going to be way more consistent. And when you blend them in, it'll kind of balance out that unevenness in the actual acoustic kick. And then so for the sub kick super easy. Just smash it with the compressor. I'm not even going to worry about the 1176 because I don't need this to have any special character. I just want it to be low end and I want it to be clean and consistent. So that's all I do with that. So let's see what they sound like together now. Okay, that's cool. And so now let's I'm gonna actually go in here. I'm gonna make a bus for these. What? Not sure why I didn't do that the first time, but okay. And so I call this our kick sample, schmapple, whoops, sample. And let's find a good, oh, and then if you want to move this over here, all you can do is turn the automation, oh crap, turn it off and on. And then it's moved. It might not always go to the exact spot you want. If you want to move it further, then you can go up, drag it in here. And then this, if you have this matching the arrange window, then boom. Okay, so we have our kick sample. Let's get a blend of these. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was loud. Dang. I don't know if I've ever seen it go 11 in the red. All right, let's drag those down. Jeez. Okay. I have my sub on, so it like hit me in the chest so hard. Okay. All right, I like I like that blend. Let me see what. Let's give it a little bit of EQ. Just gonna do some big sweeps on this one. Maybe not as much high end. And give it some compression and just kind of soften it out. Guess we can add some makeup gain. And then what we're gonna do now is just feather it in with our normal kick. And then what I'm going to do now is actually make a bus that combines. So I have one bus that's just for the sample, and now another bus that's for all the kick drums, and this will be my main kick. And same trick, turn automation on and turn it off. Okay, and so now we have our kick track. And if you want, I guess you could hide these other ones. Just push H, hide all these if you really don't want to see them again. And then you just have your kick master. And so now it is time to move on to the snare. Same concept, but with the snare drum. So I'll see you in the next video.